Well, welcome back. It's time to strap on your bike helmet for a very good cause. Bike to the Beat returns August 3rd. People of all ages encouraged to hop on multiple routes ranging from 7 miles to 53. Each has multiple stops featuring food, drinks, live music, and all the proceeds go right to charity. Sounds like a great time. And Heather Wesley, Director of Community Engagement for Fox Communities Credit Union, the main sponsor for this event, joining us in the studio this afternoon to give us all of the details. So first off, thanks for joining us. Let's talk a little bit about the history of Bike to the Beat. When did it come to be?
So we started Bike to the Beat back in 2016. A few of us in the marketing department sat around the table and were like, let's come up with something fun for the community. And if we had 400 people, we'd be really excited. We ended up having 1,400 people the very first year, and it's just grown from there.
Yeah, it seems like you have several hundred already registered, but you still have room for some folks.
We do still have room. We're at about 2,200 people signed up as of today. So we're going to cap it at 3,000. So if you've been thinking about Bike to the Beat or wanting to learn more about it, now's the time to sign up.
All right, so we're going to tell you a little bit more about it. Up to 53 miles sounds a little daunting, but there's different versions for different folks and different starting points this year too. So tell us about that.
What makes this event so fun and unique is that it's literally an event for everyone. It's more of an experience. So you've got every different ability, every different age. There's the long pacers that want to do that 53 miles that are experienced riders, but there's some people that I've met that I've talked to throughout the way that say, you know what, I have a bike that's been sitting in my garage for years. I'm going to brush the dust off, grab some friends.
Fill the tires.
Yeah, fill the tires, make sure it's safe, and then get out there with my friends and just have a good time. And that's what this event's about.
Right. So Combined Locks you've always started from, but now you're actually starting from a second point too. Tell us about that.
So we had two starting locations for a little while now, but we decided to change up the De Pere location. This year we're starting from Voyager Park in De Pere. So I think that's going to be really fun. That new Nelson Pavilion will be open like a week before Bike to the Beat, so we get to use that brand new facility at Voyager. So we're going to have a lot of great food there, live music from Milo Music artists. It's going to be great.
So tell us about what riders should expect along the course. It's not necessarily a race.
It is not a race.
So you're going to actually do food, you're going to do drinks, you're going to do entertainment. Tell us a little bit about what they can expect.
So we have a variety of food, over 30 different restaurants from the area all donate food. We have such a generous community, it's unbelievable. So for 3,000 people, that's a lot of mouths to feed. And with all of the proceeds going to a nonprofit, these donations really are valuable to making this event a success. So we also have live music from Milo Music artists, and we try to like do fun things at each of the 7 stops too. So new this year, we're going to have a rock climbing wall at our Combined Locks location. We're trying to change things up a little bit to make it more of an experience, and you know the music's going to be phenomenal. What's neat is that everybody likes to kind of sip on their bike to the brew beverage, have some food, and sit and really listen to the music and not have to get on your bike right away and run to the next stop.
Yeah, so you can stop and you can take as long as you need, really. You go pretty much all day.
Yes, so the route closes at 3:30.
Okay.
So as long as you're back to your starting or finish line at 3:30, you're safe, and you know you're covered by any type of, if you get in an accident or need help with your bike maintenance or what have you, that is all maintained until 3:30.
So tell us a little bit more about that. If people are just pulling a bike out maybe and aren't sure how great their tires are, but they think it's good enough. But if you got a flat, what would you do?
Yeah, that does make some people nervous if they haven't done an event like this before. But we do have, everyone gets a map. So your route is like a typical map, but then there's also a cue sheet so you know where to turn. We have a lot of signage out on the route so you know exactly where to go. But also on that map are emergency numbers to call, where if you get lost or you pop a tire or something happens, there's plenty of people out there to help you along the course.
And this is a family-friendly event, so kids are allowed to be in a trailer, a bike trailer. But you do have some rules. Everybody has to wear a helmet, correct?
Everyone has to wear a helmet, and we're sticklers about that because safety is our #1 priority. So, but we love seeing the kids out on the route in their little burlies, you know, and we've been doing this for so many years. I see a lot of the same families come back year after year, and some of them, started itty bitty and now they're riding their own bikes. It's just really neat to see.
So tell us a little bit more about the Fox Cares Foundation, because all of the money raised goes right to this foundation.
So the Fox Cares Foundation also started in 2016. It's the philanthropic arm of Fox Communities Credit Union, and 100% of the registration fees go right into that foundation. So last year we granted $94,000 to the foundation. And then they have 3 pillars of helping with hunger, homelessness, and providing arts to all. And once that money goes to the foundation, people, different nonprofits throughout our communities apply for grants, and that money goes back out into the community.
So it all stays right here local.
100% all stays
A
local.
local group decides where this money is granted to, and it goes back into our community. So
Yes.
nice. So if you don't want to ride, you're thinking, sounds really fun. Sounds like a great time, great music, great entertainment, things to do, but I'm not necessarily wanting to ride my bike. You still have a lot of opportunities for people.
We do. I mean, who doesn't need volunteers for stuff
Right.
nowadays? So yeah, we have lots of volunteer spots available as far as like serving food or refreshments, or when we have packet pickup and stuff that Friday before the event, we need help with that. So there are plenty of jobs of all different varieties, a couple different hour shifts. If you've got high school students that need to get hours in, that's a great spot for them to do that, because it's a lot of fun too.
Thank you, Heather. So much to do. Saturday, August 3rd, Bike to the Beat. So if you're interested in volunteering or riding, check it out, biketothebeat.com.